Welcome back to another show and tell video. Today we're looking at a Replica Khukuri, also known as a Kukri. So what this is a replica modern copy of a traditional curved blade of the kind of the Indus region, Indian subcontinent, and also closely associated with the Nepalese region as well. So what we have here, you can see, is a leather covered scabbard, as well as a wood handled uh, blade as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's look at the scabbard first. So this is leather wrapped around some sort of material, and typically I'll put a link in the description, but what I can glean from at least the so-called Wikipedia article is that typically there's some sort of covering, perhaps wrapped around wood or metal even, and there are various components to this type of sheath or scabbard. Here you can see here a type of cap. I'm not going to go over the exact terms because there are various translations. Again, feel free to check out the links in the description. Here you can see here a stitched leather cover, a frog of sorts with lacing, and then loops for attachment to a belt with brass fittings as well. You can see how the leather has been form fitted all around this sheath, which is quite wide as well, in order to be able to hold this quite weighty blade. Dimensionally wise, I just did a quick measurement. This is approximately 21 inches total in length with a 13-inch blade. So there are various sizes and styles of the kukiri or kukri. Um, some are ceremonial, some are actually fighting knives, and the more modern versions do have a very modern appearance. Modern steel used, possibly matte finish for anti-glare purposes, as well as different types of handles made with modern materials, depending on application. Two styles of blades in general are the wider Western pattern, which this is, and a more narrow Eastern pattern. So it would be a less wide profile to the blade. Various features on the knife include some sort of groove, perhaps, as well as you can't really see as well on here, but there's actually various curvature, what's called humps or fullers, which are used to both strengthen and lighten the blade. This one has very subtle ones, so this one I think is more ceremonial and decorative as a reproduction, because this is very dull right here. This is not sharpened, even though there is quite a pronounced bevel on here, as well as a lot of chromy mirror type finish, which of course shows a lot of staining from finger oils or whatever. My bad. This one is made in India, as electro penciled onto there. And you can see here the various features here. Again, I'm not going to mispronounce the names of the various features, but this is actually something pronounced here, the way they have shelved this, as well as this lip here. There we have a notch and nipple, as they call it, and the very pronounced curved blade. So this is kind of based on a scythe principle with more mass here to help with uh, assistance in chopping. And cutting typically, I believe, is done more with the lower edge part of the blade for precision, and hacking and chopping and dispatching wildlife is done with the more massive end to be quick in that purpose. You can see this handle here has brass fittings with rivets, the brass rings, as well as this pronounced ring here in the handle. Again, links in the description for the exact names. But there, again, keep in mind, there are actually various regional definitions for these portions as well. You can see here, this is a full tang blade, quite wide tang actually, that goes all the way down here, that matches the profile of the handles. And what we would normally call a pommel, there is actually a specific term, and you can see where the ends of the tang have been kind of hammered and smoothed and polished to help reinforce the end cap there. But again, this is quite a hefty blade, and even in its dull condition, I would not want to come against this thing. So, yeah. You can hear that thump, and give you another look at the sheath and how I would very carefully put this away. There's actually kind of a technique because of the curved blade to avoid damaging your sheath and scabbard. But taking a very quick look at an India or made in India version of a Kukri, or what's known in English as a Kukri. And again, check out the links in the description on some of the history of this style of knife and some of the current users of it as well. This has been another show and tell video. Feel free to check out other show and tell videos on vintage, milsurp, tools, and expanded topics. We also do unboxing videos as well as a selection of book review, media reviews, and a series called Curios for the Curious, videos of more artsy type objects. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.